Hey, Shalom. First of all, giving all praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. This is the GMS Indianapolis camp, coming in transit on our way to Chi-Town. You know, to kick it with the brothers and the apostles down there in Chi-Town. Alright, want to say double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and much love, peace, and blessings to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. Alright, we finna do a open forum, you know, touching on various topics while we're on the highways, getting ready to go down here to Chi-Town, man. So, first scripture, you know, bring out the first scripture.
This is Romans 16:16. It says, "Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey? And servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death, or of obedience unto righteousness."
See, it said, "Know ye not whom to be servants of." You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people out here choose to be servants of sin, which is what? Death. Because they're not trying to follow the righteous path of YAHAWASHI. They want to follow their own path what pleases them and make them feel good. See what I'm saying? Because when you're a servant of YAHAWASHI, it takes a great deal of sacrifice and a great deal of obedience. See what I'm saying? Because that's key in the spirit is what? Being obedient to YAHAWASHI. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture say, that YAHAWASHI know how to deliver the godly out of temptation. And the only way he can deliver you out of whatever temptation you may be faced with is what? Being obedient to the spirit. Because you might want to go left, but the spirit tell you to go right. See what I'm saying? But if you choose not to go right and go left, well, you're going to be caught up in situations that you shouldn't have got yourself involved in. If you would have just what? Been obedient to the spirit of YAHAWASHI.
Like bro said, man, sometimes, man, we so caught up on Esau. We so caught up on Esau's schedule and plan, man. Like Esau has they time limit. That's right. I mean, they want you to be on time, but the spirit might not want you to be there right then and there.
That's right. That's right.
You know, sometimes you could be in such a hurry, you'll get yourself into a lot of trouble, man. You don't know if YAHAWASHI is making you dodge the bullet at that moment, man.
That's right.
So that's why we gotta stay in the spirit and know that me and bro was just talking about this the other day with the spirit, man. That YAHAWASHI's time is not this world's time, man.
That's right.
We're not on the same time level, man, or whatever, man. The word I don't know what I'm looking for, but we don't do the same thing, man. YAHAWASHI has his time, and Esau has his time, man. That's right. And we so caught up into what Esau has, they plan out everything instead of following the spirit, man.
Right. Hey, read them.
You're not obeying the spirit. It's telling you, hey, you need to slow down and do this way.
Right.
Or you need to do this that way, man. You're not obeying it.
Right. Now, read that part again, Slacky. Read that part again in Romans, where it say be servants. What it say to sin.
Okay. It says, I'm just gonna read the whole thing, bro. It said, "Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey? And servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death."
See that part right there. Whether of sin unto death. Because like the brother was touching in on, you so focused on trying to please and worship Esau, that's bring you what? Into sin unto death. You're being a servant of sin unto death. That's right. See what I'm saying? Go ahead and finish your point on that, Ash.
Yeah, so we have to be more circumspect of the spirit, man.
That's right.
We have to learn to follow what YAHAWASHI has his plan set as, and not to dwell on what we want to do, man.
That's right.
So, that's the point I was trying to hit, man. We not on Esau's time, man. We got to learn to follow the spirit, man.
That's right.
Now, I'm not saying be late for work and all this. No, I'm not. Because we got jobs, we got to feed our family. But now, everyday walk in life, man, we don't have to be just prompt to everything, man. That's right. You got to learn to follow the spirit so it can, it direct your path.
Right, because Esau in the spirit of perfection on this side. He want everything done in his mind in perfection. Well, I don't want you to make no errors doing this. I want you to be here at this time. But why were you late for this? Because he in that spirit of thinking that everything's supposed to be in perfection. But nothing he does is in perfection.
That's right.
Everything he does is unto wickedness, man.
That's right.
You know? Even having us getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You know?
Yeah. That's right, man. But see, that's what happened. But see, that's part of our captivity. We got to get up early, you know, to go be servants to Esau. But in that, you still got to be spiritual. You know? Like the brother was going into. Okay, this is Galatians 5 and 16. It said, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." See what I'm saying? Because when you walking in the spirit, you being obedient to the spirit, you're not fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Just like we go through on the Shabbat. Your flesh wants you to, you know what I'm saying, be looking at women and doing all this whole carnal shit when you're trying to stay spiritual. See what I'm saying? You're trying to obey the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Even myself been caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? It's a Shabbat. You're trying to keep it holy, but then Satan to bring this big booty broad by, you're like, damn, she got a fat ass. You're like, oh, forgive me, Lord, it's a Shabbat. You see what I'm saying? This is a hard-fought battle that we're going through, man. That's why the scripture say, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Because this is a constant fight, man. I understand more and more what Paul was saying when he said that he's fought the good fight of faith, because it takes faith for you to stay obedient and keep following the laws, statutes, and commandments. Because you look around you, there's so many temptations out here in the world, man. It's easy to get sidetracked, you know what I'm saying, into the things of the world, man.
That's right, man. Satan has set this world up for it to be fun for you 2/3 you heathens, man. That's why it's so hard for you to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI, because it takes discipline, man.
That's right.
Most people don't have discipline, man. They just want to have fun and what's that YOLO spirit? You only live once. Just do whatever you want to do, man.
They got the 2/3 like untamed beasts, man.
That's right.
You know? They can't tame themselves. They can't tame themselves from sinning. They can't tame themselves from sleeping with another brother's woman.
That's right.
They breaking all the laws, man, at a high rate.
Because they don't want to obey YAHAWASHI. They have no, like I said earlier, they have no discipline.
Right.
You know, they rather the new way to have fun is just to break every law that YAHAWASHI has set, man.
Right. Because see, even Esau know that obedience is important. Because he used to have no, he still got the commercial, the Sprite commercial. What they say, obey your thirst. See what I'm saying? Obey what you feel like pleases your flesh. See what I'm saying? But it's the same with us in the spirit. We obey the spirit. See what I'm saying? We obeying our thirst, which is this word, man, because this word quenches our thirst. So, but we have to be obedient to it. You know?
That's right. Hey, a lot of people not being obedient is the reason they got kicked out of the truth in the first place, man.
Right.
And then you turned around and came up with your own doctrines to fill your own spirit.
That's right. That's right. They weren't obedient to the word.
You know?
Go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy 5 and 33. It says, "Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your power hath commanded."
It said, did it say half of the ways?
No, it said all the ways.
Part of the ways.
All the ways.
1/3.
All the ways.
It said all the ways. Go ahead.
It said, "Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your power hath commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess."
See? Then it said that you may live. Because if you don't be obedient to the Lord, what happens? You die.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So like I said, when you yield yourselves servants of sin, that means what? It brings what? Death. See See what I'm saying? Because when you obey YAHAWASHI, it gives you life. It prolongs your days. So you live to see another day. You see the downfall of your enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing for us to see the downfall of our enemies right before our face, man.
And then he said, hey, and it goes on to say that you may live and may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land that ye shall possess, man.
Which is that? That's the kingdom.
That's right. So obeying YAHAWASHI and his ways is promising you the kingdom, pretty much.
Right. And if you want to go deeper than that, it promises you what? The planet, the universe.
That's right.
Because remember, Ezra tells us that the earth was made for our sakes. See what I'm saying? So all the things that was promised us, remember, because Romans told us that we would join heirs to who? YAHAWASHI, to his throne. So everything that he's going to possess, or that he possesses, we're going to possess. See what I'm saying? Because what it's saying John, in my Father's house in many mansions, I go to prepare a place for you. So that's one of our possessions, is what? As a planet. But we're only going to get it if what? We be obedient to his word. This is, you still got some more in there, bro?
That's it, bro.
Okay. This Deuteronomy 4:30. When thou art in tribulation, like we're going through right now, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, we're in the latter days right now. We're in the end. It says, if thou turn to the Lord thy power, YAHAWASHI, and shall be obedient unto his voice. Wow, it's a lot. Finish that off. It's lucky, y'all. Somebody speak right quick.
Oh yes. So hey, staying in the spirit, man, is a very valuable asset to have, man. Learning to walk the YAHAWASHI in the path that he has laid in front of you, man, instead of trying to veer off into your own path, man.
That's right.
Controlling your spirit is very important, man.
That's right, man. And to be honest, I didn't even really know what that was until a brother really broke it down to me, man. Because, you know, we got our own, I was rushing one day, actually. The brother was like, hey, man, slow down, man. Esau done got you somewhere where you just got to be prompt to everything. And I had to think about it. He was like, man, through the spirit, man, you might not even want you to be go fast like that, man. So me being a young brother, I didn't buck up and get mad and go create my own doctrine. I said, man, the brother right, man. So we got to, we got to learn to take reproof or correction, man. We have to learn to be obedient to the things that are in the spirit, man, that are right. All right,
right, man. This back in Deuteronomy 4:30. It said, when thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord thy power, YAHAWASHI, and shall be obedient unto his voice, for the Lord thy power is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he swore unto them. But like I said, if you be obedient unto his voice, then the Lord be merciful to you. And he will not forsake thee nor destroy thee if you're obedient. See what I'm saying? Because if you're not obedient, then what's the opposite? Just being disobedient, being rebellious, being unruly, stiff-necked, hard-hearted, hard-headed, impudent. You see what I'm saying? Them are all clues of what? Being disobedient to YAHAWASHI, and the Lord will destroy you, man, for being obedient, not listening to his word or his commandments. Not listening to the men that he set up over you, man. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, it's amazing how Jake want to please himself or put himself up on a pedestal. Jake always feel like somebody should be worshiping or praising him instead of praising YAHAWASHI. Jake always want to be on top.
They feel their own belly, bro.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Jake think it's all the conversation supposed to be about him when you ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? No, the conversation should be what? About YAHAWASHI. Scriptures tell us to be, what manner of man should you be? What, in all holy conversation?
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Meaning what? Thinking, speaking, talking, praising. You know what I'm saying? Constantly reflecting on the words of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You know?
Another one, bro. It's Romans 12:2. It said, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahawah, man.
Right.
So, hey, man, when you come in this truth, man, your whole man should transform to want to perform what Yahawah Shem Yahawashi wants you to do, man.
Right.
You should want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You should want to be obedient to the apostles and elders, man, and to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi first and foremost, man.
There you go.
Because it ain't about us, man. That's what we get, like bro said, man. Jake always wants something to be about them, man. Always, man. I was in the world, man. That's when it was all about me and what I thought, man. Until I came to the truth and I realized that I ain't nothing, man. I ain't nothing, man. I'm just a regular man.
Right.
That's it. And Yahawah Shem Yahawashi can take me off this, take me to the spirit world anytime he wants. I ain't nothing, man. Alright?
That's right, man.
That's right, bro.
Brothers got something more?
Yeah, this is Proverbs 25:12. As an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. See what I'm saying? Only an obedient ear is going to take that reproof or correction like the brother was talking about a minute ago. See what I'm saying? That's what makes you wise also when you hear that correction and apply it to your life. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that the person that's correcting you is giving you jewels of wisdom, jewels to the key of life, which is the words of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. See what I'm saying? Because that person is looking out for your soul, not for your destruction, but for your deliverance. That's why a lot of brothers get it twisted at. You know what I'm saying? They think that this brother got a personal vendetta against you because you're always coming down on. No, man. This brother actually loves you. That's why he on your butt like that, man.
Right. And that brother being held accountable if he don't get on your butt. Like
That's right, man.
That's what a lot of brothers don't understand. Hey, the brother, he on your ass, but he got to cover his too, man.
That's right. You heard,
he got to cover his too, man, because he got to answer to the Lord if he don't check you, man.
That's right.
Romans 5:19. It said, for as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous.
That's right.
So one person, you know, Adam, he went off, but he was Yahawashi, he came back and he fixed it, man.
That's right.
He showed us what it was like to be obedient unto death, man. Yahawah Shem Yahawashi was obedient unto death, man. And that's how we should be, man. We should mock him to the T if we can, man.
That's right.
The scriptures tell us to mock the perfect man. The perfect man was Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. When he came as Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
Alright. Any brothers got something?
Yep. This is Isaiah 42:24. It says, who gave Jacob for a spoil, meaning to be robbed, and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord? He against whom we have sinned. So as a nation, Israel sinned against the Lord by what? Not following his law, statute, commandments. And it said, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. That's why we're under the curses right now. Go ahead, bro. That's why we're under the curses right now, for not being obedient to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You see what I'm saying? That's what got us in this world, this predicament that we're in, this world of trouble. Is because what? We disobeyed the law, statute, commandments of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi.
That's right.
as a nation, Israel turned their back on the Lord. Man, because look at this. When you go back to Exodus, YAHAWASHI was there. He was there with Israel. Israel saw the Lord. You see what I'm saying? When Moses went up into the chariot with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights, what did these niggas do? They got impatient with the Lord. They got impatient with Moses. Moses was up there receiving instructions from the Lord, receiving the law, statutes, commandments, and what Israel do? Man, we tired of waiting. So what they do? They made their own idol. Stupidity. Same thing they do today, man. The Lord promised them these gifts. Israel can't wait. They impatient. So what they do? They run to the white man.
That's right.
Their God. For what? Gifts and treats and trinkets. Instead of waiting on YAHAWASHI. You see what I'm saying? Because it'll tell you in Sirach, what? Woe to them that have lost patience.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You get destroyed when you don't wait upon YAHAWASHI. When you be disobedient, hey, you face death. You know? You face turmoil, you face tribulation instead of being obedient to YAHAWASHI and receiving life. What you got? What you got?
Okay, I got a scripture.
Go ahead, Ash.
This is James 4:7. It says, "Submit yourselves therefore to Yahawah."
See, that's a problem with Jake too. It's submission, man.
That's right, man.
They always want to be the one that's in control. They always want to be the one behind the wheel instead of being submissive to YAHAWASHI and His word, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, and the scripture they said, submit yourself, man. Hey, not to no idols, not to your TV, not to these different what's these Facebook, what all the social media sites, man. Hey, they say submit yourself to Yahawah, man. Not to that nickel that you done wasted in between your couch pillows, man. Not that breadstick you got in the refrigerator. It said submit yourself to YAHAWASHI, man.
That's right.
And it said resist the devil and he will flee from you. And you resist the devil by following these laws, statutes, commandments that YAHAWASHI has put for us to follow, man.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, since you mentioned that word submit, I looked it up. It means accept or yield to a superior force or to the authority or will of another person. It says give in, yield, back down, surrender, be governed by, abide by, be regulated, comply with, accept, adhere, to be subject, agree to, consent to, conform to. You see what I'm saying?
All them great definitions, man.
That's right. And Jake has a problem with that, man.
You have Jake has a problem with authority, period, man.
There you go.
You know, but actually they don't have a problem. They got a problem with their people telling them something, because Esau tell them something, they'll jump on their hands and knees and do it so fast, man.
That's right.
But as soon as somebody tell them, hey, you don't need to be doing that, the same color or in the same vicinity, hey, don't tell me what to do, nigga. Who you is.
First words come out their mouth like you be like, hey bro, you shouldn't be smoking. Nigga, fuck you. You know?
Right.
When all the brothers doing is looking out for your life.
That's right.
Man, that's
Esau sell you the cigarette and tell you to smoke it. But he ain't did shit though.
What they do, they light up, hey, hurry up and light up.
You tell the brother, hey man, you need to cut that out. Nigga, fuck you.
Right.
Like bro just said, man, you don't tell me what to do. You can't judge me.
Right. Only God can judge you. But then your dumb ass don't understand. The Lord put the words on your mouth to say, hey, don't smoke that cigarette.
Hey, you're an idiot for thinking that you can't be judged by a man anyway if he's judging you righteously, man.
Well, that goes to show you, like I tell you in James, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Because shit, when they go to Esau court, they don't tell Esau, the white man, only God can judge me or you can't judge me. Man, when they get hit with them 5 or 10 years, what they do? They start crying. Oh man, Mr. White Man, please have mercy on me. I'm sorry. Please just give me probation. I'm sorry.
He slapped you with 30 years for a crack rock.
Right.
unfair judgment, but you tell the brother, hey man, you don't need to be smoking. He go off like you done shot him in his head or something. Or killed his mama in front of you.
Yep.
It's craziness, man.
Like you done slapped his mama.
Yeah. That's how backwards Jake is, man.
You sure right.
Jake walk in the room ass backwards, man.
That's right.
Don't want to listen to sound judgment, man. Makes no sense, bro.
But then they be the same ones that try and criticize you.
Man, I'm telling you. That's why the scripture say resist the devil and he will flee from you, man. Because that's a hard thing to do, is submitting and resisting. Those two things are hard things for Jake to do, man. You got to be a real man to submit yourself to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. And you got to be a real man to resist certain scenarios that come in your life, man.
The cares of this world.
That's right, man. Hey, them demons, man, like bro said earlier, man, we're in the last days. These demons are coming at a whole nother kind of level now, man.
That's right.
They stronger, and YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is picking his elect as we speak, man.
That's right.
He's trimming off the fat, man. These demons are out here, man, and they're strong. YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is letting you be attacked, man. So you got to really be on your P's and Q's, man.
That's right, man.
That's right. You got to stay in the spirit.
You got to really be in this truth. You really got to be doing the work. You got to be studying and really getting down to the nitty gritty, man. Because this thing is almost over, man.
That's right.
And it don't take nothing for you to back out. Because that chip is going to be really the main thing that's going to get a lot of people going. But there's other things that's happening that's getting brothers out of this truth, man.
That's right. That's right. And then this is one of them. This is Romans 15:18. This is Paul speaking. For I would not dare to speak of any of those things which YAHAWASHI have not wrought by me, to make the Gentiles obedient by word and deed. Paul saying he's not going to teach anything other than what YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI has told him to teach to the Gentiles, to the Israelite foreigners.
That's right.
To those that don't know they're Israel, you know what I'm saying, in their transition to being considered Israel, you know what I'm saying, being circumcised in the faith, you know, because see, you got a lot of jakes out here that had that problem, that's in this truth, they going off with their own doctrines, man, trying to be that super duper Israelite, you know what I'm saying, want to be a Marvel comic hero of Israel. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just sticking with the teachings of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
You know, the Lord sent us out there to be fishers of men, and He gave us the bait. But instead, you niggas want to take catfish and what else? Chitlins out there to fish with. You see what I'm saying? Instead of fishing with the worms, the bait that YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI has given us to be fishers of men, man.
That's right.
Y'all don't want to deal with the fishing pole that YAHAWASHI gave you, which is His word, man. You want your own doctrine. You want that pat on the back. See what I'm saying? But you further leading the Gentiles away, man. We're trying to get the elect sealed through the Spirit and power, YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, so we get the fuck away from here, man. We don't want to stay in this society another 20 or 30 years, and we don't want to stay here another 2 years. You see what I'm saying? But you niggas love it here, man. Esau has okay, you want to take it back to the Willie Lynch days. Remember how Esau used to buck break you physically? This time Esau is buck breaking you mentally and spiritually. See what I'm saying? He don't have to rape you and leave you laying on the ground with your pants down. He raping you mentally, leaving you uncovered from this truth, not showing you who you are spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Your nationality of knowing who you are, man.
Right.
You niggas rather walk around blind as long as you got a rack in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, a stack in your pocket, and a stinking ass big booty bitch on the side.
That's right.
With a beat up ass Bentley. You see what I'm saying? You niggas love it here, man. Because you're not being obedient to YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. The Lord tell you to do this, you want to do the opposite. No, that takes too much work.
Jake lazy, bro.
Right.
Anything that take work or reading, you can count them out, man. That's sad, man. We'd rather sit up here and folly around and do all kind of craziness instead of locking down in the scriptures and locking down in this watching videos and you know, stuff like that, man.
That's right.
We live our life on a carnally minded, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or just folly. Just want to have fun. Think life is a joke, man.
Right. A brother did matter of fact, one of the Indiana brothers did a sit down about that. He was saying if you never can talk about none of the videos, or you can never talk about what the apostles is talking about, you going off, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Cause Jake wanna folly and have fun like everybody else, man. We gotta come to the we gotta be in the spirit that we not of this world, man.
That's right, man.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be in the spirit like everybody else let's turn up and have fun.
Hey, Esau is I'm sorry, bro.
You good, brother? Cause me and the brother, we go out, hey man, we went out, hey, we can't even enjoy ourselves, man. That just let us know, hey, we different, man. We not like these other people out here, man.
At the YAHAWASHI.
That's right, cut.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can see the change within yourself, then you know other people gonna see it, man.
That's right. Let your light shine. You know?
That's right, bro.
Right, man.
You got something, bro?
Yep. Matter of fact, since y'all said that, where to go?
Because, hey, man, hey, when you come into this truth, I don't care who. Somebody should be able to see some type of change in you, man. Somebody should be able to see that you putting off the old man.
Yep.
If you the same, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If you the same person you was when you came in the truth, man, you need to do a self-examination of yourself, man. Go ahead, brother.
But see, the only way they're gonna do a self-examination is Spirit has to be working with them, to let them know you're going off.
That's right, time.
Cause see, a lot of jakes get so comfortable in their sin, they don't realize that they're going off. You know, they living their life day to day normally, like ain't nothing wrong, and they go way off in left field.
Hey, man, but that's a trick of Esau, though, man. Esau has put in your mind, a lot of Jake's mind that going to work, doing your 9 to 5, and then going home and you know, being around your family all day and going to the club at night. He has put in your mind that's a way of living. He has put in your mind that mess with other girls or other niggas, women is the thing to do. He has put in your mind that doing all these drugs, all this kind of witchcraft is the thing that you're supposed to do, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
People are not hip to Satan's devices, man.
That's right.
That's right.
They have failed for every trap that he's put out for them, man.
That's right.
Esau know what he doing,
Come
man.
on.
Got him in a trick bag.
You work that 9 to 5, your slavery. They don't even realize they slaves.
They slaves, that's fine.
They work their 9 to 5, go home, roll them a blunt, get high, and play the PlayStation all night. Esau know what he doing. Keeping you distracted from knowing who you are, man.
Got you in the matrix, bro.
That's right. That's some trickery. You know, the wiles of Satan, the wiles of the devil, man. You know, part of his tricky, man, is keep you dumbed down from knowing who you are, man. He don't want you to. I mean, okay. Now the thing is, everybody know Israelite. Okay. Okay, what's next? You know what I'm saying? You know that you're Israelite, now what you gonna do about it?
That's right.
You're still not gonna follow the law, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI.
Right.
You up there filling your belly with Esau's money, man, and the women that he give you, and his tricks. I mean, his treats, like bro bringing out earlier, man. His gifts that he give you.
That's right.
You can say you're Israelite all day. Hey, 2/3 of Israel is gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right, man.
So just because you say you're Israelite don't mean jack shit, man.
That's right. If you're not doing the work, hey man, hey, you said it is in vain.
That's right, man. And in ancient days we knew it was Israel, but guess what? Israel still went off. Just like now, you got different rappers coming out saying that they Israel, okay, and you know what I'm saying? But what are you doing to show our people to follow the law, statutes, commandments? You're not doing nothing.
Hey, what it say in James 1:22? It said, "Be doers of the word and
not hearers only.
Deceiving your own self. You guys are deceiving your own self, man.
That's right.
Just because you think you saying you're an Israelite and you're not doing, you know you're Israelite, you know YAHAWASHI has put these laws, statutes, commandments out there for you. What are you gonna do about it? Like bro said earlier, man. You're not gonna do jack shit.
Nope.
You're gonna keep on living for Esau like you've been doing, man.
Look at Kendrick Lamar. Okay, there's a big hoopla about him coming out saying he's an Israelite. Okay, yeah, they pushed the name of Israel, but what is Kendrick Lamar doing? Nothing. Still being a puppet for Esau.
That's right.
He was a spokesperson for what? The NBA Finals. See what I'm saying? You seen his face plastered all over the NBA Finals with his little braids to the side like a fake Jew. You see what I'm saying? That's all. Then he rapping bits and pieces of his song DNA for the NBA Finals, but what is he doing? He not telling you people to follow the laws and commandments of YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
He's still bending over for Esau, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Then they now they got these other people coming out. What's their name? Kodak
Black.
They making it a trending thing. They trying to make it a commercializing, man.
But they're not telling you how to follow the laws and commandments of YAHAWASHI. They're not telling you to what, be a servant to YAHAWASHI. They're not even telling you to call on the name of YAHAWASHI.
Right, and they're not telling you if you don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna be destroyed. Man.
That's right, because they don't want to lose their treats.
That's right, man.
They gifts, they little trinkets from Esau, man. See what I'm saying? So everything they doing is in vain, man. Yeah, it's pushing the vibration to Israel, which is good, but at the same time, you're not leading the people the right way, man.
That's right.
You're not showing them the right path. See what I'm saying? The men that's showing them the right path through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, starting off with our apostles and elders, on down to us younger brothers, we the ones taking all the criticism and all the flack.
That's right, cut.
You know what I'm saying? So that shows you who the real men of the Lord is.
That's right, man.
You know?
That's right.
Matter of fact, the YAHAWASHI shall bring the scripture out in Ephesians 6 and 5. It says, servants, we're all considered servants. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters, according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart, as unto YAHAWASHI. So even in the physical aspect, we still got to be obedient to who? Esau on our job. You know what I'm saying? We can't just do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But we still keep it spiritual. You see what I'm saying?